John Malcolm, Vice President of the Institute for Constitutional Government at the Heritage Foundation, joins me now on Skype. John, welcome back. Great to see you, and thanks for coming on. I want to talk about Judge Barrett's nomination in just a moment, but first, I'd like to get your take on last night's presidential debate. Do you think, what have we learned from this or didn't about the candidates and the Supreme Court? As we know, they don't share the same viewpoint on the process to fill Justice Ginsburg's seat.
Well, that is certainly true, and their approach to cases is radically different. So I think, three things we heard last night. The president said that Judge Barrett will make an outstanding Supreme Court justice. I agree with that. He also said that they have the ability, in terms of control, Republican control of Senate, and he is, of course, a Republican as well, to get this done. I agree with that. And then I suppose the most significant thing that we heard is that Vice President Biden refused to say whether or not he would pack the court by adding additional justices to the current 9 members if he's elected president.
Yeah, as we heard last night, President Trump said Republicans won the election and therefore have the right to choose. And Joe Biden said voting is underway and this should wait. Your thoughts again on that?
Well, look, these vacancies don't come up very often. And I think it's important to fill them when you have the opportunity to do so. 19 times in an election year, a president has made a nomination when the presidency and the Senate were controlled by the same party. 17 of those nominees were confirmed. 10 times a president has made a nomination in an election year in which the presidency and the Republican and the Senate were controlled by different parties. Only 2 of those nominees were confirmed. And the last time that happened was in 1888. During the Grover Cleveland administration. So, look, this is an opportunity not to be missed, and the Republicans are jumping on it.
Yeah. As you mentioned, Biden didn't answer questions on ending the filibuster or expanding the Supreme Court. What do you make of that? And also, do you think it was a missed opportunity with voters?
Well, it's a potentially very significant thing. So some people think that the number of Supreme Court justices is established by the Constitution. It is not, and the number has varied over time, although it's been in 9 for a long time, and that appears to work very, very well. So the Democrats have basically said that if they keep the House and they win control of the Senate and they take the White House, that they will eliminate the filibuster for legislation. And one of the things that they have said that they will try to pass is a law that increases the number of justices on the Supreme Court and probably the number of judges on the lower courts. And if they will have the power to do that, and they can do that.
I want to focus back now on Judge Barrett. As we've seen, she's meeting with Republican senators on Capitol Hill, and some Democrats have indicated that they'll meet with her ahead of confirmation hearings. However, Democratic leaders said that they won't. What's your reaction to that, and what do you think of this politicization that these meetings are having between senators and Judge Barrett?
Well, look, the confirmation process has unfortunately devolved down into a highly partisan political process. These are referred to as courtesy calls, and if there are some Democratic senators who wish to be discourteous and not meet with Judge Barrett, that's their prerogative. She has a lot of preparation to do between now and October 12th, so if she misses a couple of meetings and spends a little bit more time in preparation, that's probably okay. All of those Democratic senators will have the opportunity to question her over a 2-day period during the confirmation hearing. And of course, they had that opportunity in 2017 when she was confirmed to the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals.
All right, John, thank you so much. John Malcolm, Vice President of the Institute for Constitutional Government at the Heritage Foundation. Thank you again.